how do we resolve this?
It is from the
if Nigeria needs to move forward, if we need to move forward, you heard what the Chief of Defense Staff is saying. He's saying that we cannot be happy if the country is not stable. How can certain persons be expressing happiness if their country is unstable? And this is how it starts. So if Nigeria, as beautiful and peculiar as it is, has stayed united together for all this long, how would we allow different political ideologies and inclination divide the country further? It has become so personal that if you express yourself, if you make any opinion, it's tribalized. Somebody responds either with your tweet and say, oh, this person is from this region and that's why the person is speaking like this. And then you have aides who are also encouraging this. So, Barrister Darlington, how do we resolve this?
Esther,
it has gotten worse and it's not safe.
Esther, it takes two to tango. Esther, I have told Nigerians, I have told other ethnic groups, why not try to at least meet the Igbo man halfway? Nigeria will be a paradise. The way the Igbo man behave, this character, if other regions and other ethnic groups can imbibe it, Nigeria will be. We don't have time for all these things, Esther. I have said this several times, and I'm waiting for somebody to come and prove me wrong. We don't have time. It's not in our culture. Even this killing is not in our blood. We don't. Is that not a fact? Esther, please. Who will you call a friend? Is this somebody who will argue with you on an issue? Or somebody who will carry gun and shoot you without even thinking? Please, who's your friend here? I've been saying this and I don't know why people are not listening. People who don't want to even sit down and talk about a problem and discuss it so that you will know where you are going. And people who just carry gun without even knowing the enemy, they just kill you without thinking. Please, who is provocative here? Tell me who. We left all these things and we are chasing shadows. We are chasing shadows. Esther, you saw what happened during the last election. Yes. Please, let me ask you, did you hear or see any Igbo group in the Southeast react? What they did to us here in Lagos? Did we react? I called Sanwo-Olu, Governor Sanwo-Olu, I said, probe that thing that happened from MC Oluomo and his fellow travel. Probe it so that there will not be a repeat.
MC Oluomo came out and apologized.
For what?
Said that he and Iyachukwu are friends.
Please leave that thing. What he did was worse than what he's saying. What do you apologize what? All the people that died that they kept in the cooler. The Lagos Ibadan press buried the extent of damage they did to the Igbos here because of that election. They killed it.
We don't want to resurrect such sentiments.
Hold on.
Like I asked you a question, Barrister Darlington. How do we resolve this? Because what caused this woman's reaction to Davido was somebody wanted to make jest of him by saying that, oh, you are trying to publicly recognize the fact that you're from the Southeast and or whatnot. The person made a derogatory comment in regards to that. And he responded by saying, I am Igbo by blood. Igbo runs in my blood. Now, again, some just listen. So this is the back and forth. This is how it has been happening. Some persons talk. You reply, and when you reply, it's your response that is taken out of context. So certain persons are stoking the polity, stoking the tension, and then when you respond to stoke it, now it's your response that is being taken. Nobody looks at what caused it. So my issue now is, how is this meant to be resolved? Because I remember that after the 2023 elections, where you had Abayo Nanuga come out to make certain statements, this is where it became emboldened. Then obviously it now felt like a whole P-Torby thing was like Igbo versus whatever, and there are real pressing issues. And that's why I asked you, at this point, we have coexisted for so long. Nigeria is a beautiful country. It's a unique country. I mean, it's not easy to have a country of more than 700 something ethnic groups coexist together in harmony and in unity with different cultural beliefs and practices and ideologies and even religion. So how come all of a sudden things have become this bad? And it's predominantly between the Igbos and the Yorubas. Why is that, and how do we resolve it? It's no longer about dredging up what happened in the past. We need to look for a way to move forward.
Esther, I keep asking you again, have the Igbos not moved on? When did you see us involved in this shenanigans? When? Please tell me. Did you see why I said that The Igbo man is the most peaceful, the most industrious and diligent ethnic group in Nigeria. I have said this severally, and nobody have come to say it's a lie. We don't have time for all this ethnic jingoism. We don't. It's not in our blood. It's not in our culture. When I said this here, I was attempting someone to come and tell me any place where the Igbo man is going to go and dominate a particular ground and say it's my ground outside Igbo land. So you are talking how to resolve the issue. It is for these people who are doing this to emulate the character of the Igbo man. Who mind his business? Who mind his business? The Igbo man believe in what he can do with his hand and with his brain. If other people follow suit, will anybody kill anybody? Will anybody fight anybody? Why is it that they don't want to emulate the character of the Igbo man? Let them emulate him. This is a man who wherever he goes to, he wants to add value to that place. He wants to make progress in that place. He doesn't have time for all this nonsense. The people that are doing this, what are they doing it for? To make money. To make money. Like those people in a normal sense. If not that somebody wants to make money out of it, he now blew it up. How will that type of thing cause Igbo people? Let's assume they are the one that was even replying on
yes,
social
there were threats. There were threats on her.
Good.
It shouldn't get to that point.
Esther.
What I'm saying is it shouldn't get to that point.
I keep telling you, let us look at what we can see physically. If you take care of the penny, the pounds will take care of itself. Anything on social media, you cannot verify. You don't know who is tweeting from anywhere. They can use Igbo name and even insult Igbo people. And you think it's an Igbo man that is doing it. These things happen. Yes, I can recreate you with AI. And people will see you talking. They believe it's Esther that said it because everything about you is there. That is how dangerous this thing has become. Why do you people want to dwell on these things? The first thing you should ask, is it the character of these people? That's the first thing. You left the real issue here, like I keep saying. Look at the physical thing the physical enemy that you can see with your two eyes. Address that enemy. Leave the social media. The social media is not your problem. It can never be. The physical enemy is here. Address him. Address him. Why did you leave your own country, your own region, to come here to come and kill me and my family? Is that not a very good question to ask somebody? Is that not a narrative we should be talking about? You left all those things. You are chasing shadows all over the place. Tell me, you mean this thing I'm saying now is not worthy to be discussed? That people left wherever they come from, even outside Nigeria, they came, surrounded your own region, and they are killing you. Some people cannot go to farm today. Esther, true of us.
True, very
because non-state actors that you won't know where they came from have taken over their farmland, and you dare not go to that farmland. If not, you will not come back. They saw all this in Esther. Is it Igbo man that caused it, Esther? Please tell me. Is it an Igbo man that caused all these things? Do you see why I'm very angry with these people? Is it an Igbo man that caused all this insecurity? Which is the main issue here in Nigeria today. I said, if you take care of the penny, the pounds will take care of itself. Solve the bigger problem. Solve the bigger problem that is before you, staring at you in your face. You left it and you want to use the Igbo man to cover your incompetence. What the hell?
Barr, Darlington, you're now on the radio. You need to control your emotions.
Hold on.
You need to control your emotions. We are discussing issues.
I am telling you the solution. I am bringing the solution.
Darlington,
you don't want to listen to me.
Calm down. I'm listening to you.
Hold on. The solution is that you meet me with the peaceful nature that I have.
Okay.
It takes two to tango. Since the Igbo man is known to be peaceful, he's known to man his business. He's known to be industrious and diligent. Why can't you copy that? And let me see how Nigeria will not move forward. Esther, please, is that not a solution? Tell me now, talk. But you now embrace people who are terrorists, carrying gun, killing people for nothing, no particular reason. Killing people all over the place. You left them. You are not talking about them. Every day you be looking for one small thing, one small minute thing. You blow it out of proportion. That the Igbos want to take over your land.
But it's not possible.
It's not possible. Oh, you are talking now.
If you look at the population, if you look at the population here, you definitely know it's not possible.
Oh, but look at how he blew it up now. Esther, look at how he blew it. Look at what he said in that letter. Very, very provocative. Don't you think that he's driving at something? He wants to make money.
Who wants to make money?
By writing that letter. Does it make sense to you? Does it make sense to you? Somebody wake up and say, Igbos want to take over they want to do your culture. This Esther, is there any time the Igbos say, Lagos, don't do your culture, don't do whatever?
They are saying that they should stop calling Lagos no man's land.
Who's doing that?
That Lagos is not no man's land.
God, Esther, please hold on.
That's what they always say.
Hold on, always.
That
Esther,
is wrong.
Listen, please. I don't want you to get me worked up.
You're already worked up. I want you to speak.
The way you are talking, I don't like. Is that you are in cahoot with them? Please.
In cahoot with who?
Please, Esther. Was there any time in this Lagos that the Igbos gathered and held a meeting and say, from today, Lagos is the no man's land. Will not recognize.
They usually respond like that on social media. Some persons respond like that on social media.
And you are sure they are the Igbos? You have started again. You have started again. And you are sure the people doing this are the Igbos? Why not to look at how they behave physically? Maybe when you go to centers of business where the Igbos are in majority, go there and see whether they behave in such a manner. That is what I'm telling you. Leave social media alone. Anybody can use that thing to put the Igbo man in problem, and you are claiming that they only respond. Are you sure that the Igbo that are responding in such a manner, Esther? Are you sure? Can you take that into court? Can you verify it? Look at what you can see physically. From Ladipo's paper market to Computer Village, go there. Esther, how many times have they closed down the Ladipo's paper market by the Lagos State government? Did the Igbos riot and say no, we will not agree? They always obey what the government told them. We brought them here. They discussed about their leadership. They discussed how they obeyed, how they even paid the money that the Lagos State government asked them to pay. Is there any time the Igbos are fighting government in this Lagos, Esther? These are things you can verify physically. Every time you are referring me to, they always refer. Do you know who is on social media? Do you know who's talking from there?
All right, Barrister. So what is your solution?
My solution is that these people should stop and meet the Igbo man halfway. In our peaceful nature, we have moved on. We have moved on since after the war. Even the 3R, we don't even want it again. Let them take it. We don't want it. Is that not what is going on with the Igbo man? Why are you people every time they will raise issues that are not there? You left the real issue and you are chasing the Igbo man up and down. Is it that happened during the last election, Esther? Did any of us react? Esther, did we react in any form or shape? Did we react? All the insults we have been receiving, did anybody respond from the southeast? These are things that will tell you that, yeah, this is how these people behave. They don't have time for all these things. Instead of you to look at it that way, you are talking rubbish.
Barrister, so you heard what former President Olusegun Obasanjo said as to how the military can tackle this, and the fact that it is imperative for us to not disinform, but we have proper communication. So what happened in the past does not happen again. For example, he said that the fratricidal conflict left an indelible mark on our nation's collective memory and continues to shape our identity. The war's complex causes, consequences, and lessons offer valuable insights for us all. Do you think what happened during that period that we have forgotten how it took us years back? Do you think that we have not learned lessons? Is the Nigerian military not applying some form of strategy to learn from what transpired at the time? I don't know if you understand where he's coming from.
Look, where he's coming from is what you already know. Some people believe that if there are no crisis, they will not eat. Everyone down about Orina crisis. That is, they feed from crisis. That is when they become active. Whenever there is crisis, you see them, they will lash on it. These people are here with us now in Nigeria. That's why you are hearing all this propaganda right, left, and center. And nobody have the political will to call them to order. Esther, you can see. Even the federal government is an accomplice in this particular issue. They did what they're supposed to do, and they are looking the other side while Rome is burning like Nero. Look at what is going on, especially in Benue. Is that not enough provocation? That people that are not Nigerians are coming to Nigeria to kill Nigerians, and the federal government have the temerity to tell us that these people are not Nigerians. So, are you serious? And what happens? Non-Nigerians came here to kill Nigerians, and the federal government and the military have the temerity and they got to tell us that story without doing anything. What does that tell you, Esther?
Right,
we have not learned. We have told you that history does not repeat it. It is men that repeat history. By the time this thing will get to where it will get to now, Esther, All the people that caused the problem, all of them, they will deny. They will leave for the Igbo man and put it on his head. That is why I'm saying it here now. And you don't even want to understand what I'm saying. This thing that is happening now, we are raising the alarm so that the whole world will hear and know what is going on. Because when this thing will snowball into a bigger problem, they will look for the Igbo man.
We're trying to prevent it.
They will look for the Igbo man to put it on his head.
that it doesn't get to that point.
That's what I'm saying.
Pastor Darlington, as an elder, at this point in time, you know the history, you know what happened way back then. The pains are still there, the wounds are still there, but we've been able to move on. People have intermarried, people have migrated to other states. We're cohabitating. Although politics remains a major issue that destabilizes or puts a fray on our unity. So, in a sentence, what exactly do we do to ensure this doesn't continue? How do we help ourselves as a nation to become united? The president is not the president of a particular region. The president is the president of everybody, every region in this country. He cannot be everywhere. He cannot do it alone. That's why he has governors, he has ministers, he has aides. And even we as citizens have a responsibility to ensure that the country remains united. So, in a sentence, what should be done?
Good. Let us copy what Rwanda did after their genocide. They put certain law that nobody should be called a Tutsi or a Hutu.
Okay.
Is that not true? In America now, do they have tribe in America? An American is an American. Look at those people that have imbibed this culture where they are. They have moved on. Esther, how do you explain a situation whereby because of politics, people now call themselves Omale? Bastard.
Pastor Darlington, your national radio.
No, is that not what happened? You don't want to say it. That's the problem.
No, you can't say so.
But you had it now. You had it. Is that not what they call Rose Vival? Is that not what they called him? For what reason? Is it an Igbo man that did that? The people that are doing this, call them out, Esther. Please, I don't want people to be call a spade a spade. That's the only way you can solve a problem. The people that are behind this thing, call them out. Call them out and punish them. So that others will learn a lesson. If you don't do that, then you don't want to solve the problem. It's as simple as that. There are people that are very good in this type of thing. You know them. By their fruits, we shall know them. Call them out so that and punish them so that there will be peace in Nigeria. But the moment you allow them, Esther, they will continue to work stronger.